hit that subscribe button and then click on the bell to never miss a video. Also, if you guys want to get some ItsRitchieW merch, links down in the description.
Demons in your eyes. Say you wanna leave, but that's a lie. Baby, break me down. I'll find a way to get back off the ground. You don't believe me, but I'll tell you now. It's over now, it's over now. Shit, pick up, step back down. I'll face the fire and force you to bow. And if you still cannot figure it out, it's over now. It's too late to fight. You've lost your mind. Cross the line. Too late to hide. So long, goodbye. Cross the line. Cross the line. Wait, I just want to break. I'm pushing through the pain. Believe me, you can't get away. Too late to fight. You've lost your mind. Cross the line. Cross the line.
The world is a dangerous place. It doesn't matter where you go or who you're with. There's always some psychopath in your way. The name's Professor Randus Madigan. Cybersmith, family man. I don't take no shit. Hollowgrim City was once a nightmare, and then the Fat Cats moved in to design a city in their image. Well, their image sucked, so the people took over. The Mafia has control over the major districts. You want them as your friends. Fortunately for me, my sister runs the bar, and my son isn't good with their crew. As for me, I'm a cybersmith. Actually, I'm the cybersmith. Best in the business. You want a gun? I got you. You need a sword? Hit me up. You like your tech? Maybe in need of a drone or augmentation. I can build it. You have a power suit in mind? I'll design it. You need some wheels? Come by the garage. You don't pay up, you'll find yourself buried alive in the scrapyard. Or if you're feeling lucky, you can fight me in the arena. I wouldn't choose that option. Oh, and this here is Clanker. He's a multi-purpose helper bot, and my right hand in running the business. He has a human-like brain, and he's well respected in the community. So you better respect him too. I was designing the most advanced warbot in the world. The Ass Blaster, otherwise known as the anatomically sound, safety-bound, laser-assisted, secure targeting electroencephalograph robot. But sadly, that technology is still years away. Anyways, back to me. Family life is good. Stay cool with the Mafia, and you're well protected. I myself invest in the Mafia. We have great business and family ties. It's the pompous fat cats that I dislike. Always trying to steal my business. Design tech I made when I was 5. So those are my enemies. But how did I come to be, you ask? Well, I've been inventing and designing since I was 3. But when I was 12, my family died in a house fire that totally wasn't my fault. Since then, I lived in my garage. I started earning money doing odd jobs to work my way up to buying this place. I renovated it and added 2 extra floors for business and pleasure. At 20 years old is when I designed Clanker, and we became as thick as thieves. But it was age 17 when I met Jeannie. the love of my life. And 2 years later, we created our son, X. I'll skip the details, but most of the time he's a little shit. And she's a whiny bitch. But that's family. And I love them. Now I'm 35, in the prime of my life, and couldn't be happier. So it's the perfect time for something to go very wrong. Clanker, did you inventory this morning? Good boy, good boy. Alright, everything looks intact. Looks like the stocks are flowing.
Hello, hello.
Ah, Bleak. Good to see you again.
It's likewise. Good to see you too.
What, you here for a routine checkup?
I am indeed.
Alright, Clanker, shut down your systems. Bleak needs to make sure your security's all good.
Yeah, exactly. Shouldn't take too
Good
long.
bot. Ah, new device.
Yes.
Fancy.
Disguised as your very own Game Boy.
Yeah, I do see that. Nice touch. I
No
do miss the
people
retro
like that.
era.
Indeed, I do too.
Alright,
Yeah,
go
you
at
do
it.
that one. Everything appears to be okay. Right to see. A few things here and there that can do with a little bit of touch-up, but nothing too critical. Yeah, Clanky, you're all good.
Alright, switch you back on. System's online.
There we go.
There you go, little buddy. So, yeah, about the security system I wanted to get installed in the shop. Get some cameras up. Hopefully get some systems to know when people walk in and out and make sure that they don't leave with extra weight.
Yes.
I've heard of some robberies going around being the most prestigious cybersmith shop in Hollowgrim City, I can see us being a target at some point. Not that they'd want to mess with me, but if they did find themselves doing so,
Indeed.
well, I'd rather be safe than sorry, that's for sure. Especially with the wife upstairs.
Understandable. Most
Alright.
understandable.
So there is something I did want to talk to you about a bit later on,
Oh, yes.
but we can save that for later, after I picked up the boy. But if we do step into the break room, do you think through here we could get a whole computer
Randus.
system?
Randus, you home?
Edge. What brings you by?
Randus. New parts, fresh off the market, if you know what I mean.
I understand. Step into my office. We were gonna go there anyway for some other business.
I noticed you have someone else over.
Ah, yes. Edge, this is Bleak. Bleak, this is Edge.
Wonderful to meet you, Edge.
Likewise. I'm sort of a guy you ask to get the hard to get components around these parts.
Scrapper.
One of those guys.
Indubitably. So, here are the parts. What are you offering?
Let's see what kind of parts you've got here.
Well, let's see. We got a good some core control chips, some good old service motors, and some freshly limb parts.
Okay, not bad, not bad. I'll give you 30 credits.
30? I said they were fresh. 50.
50. 35.
50, and I'll throw in the extra power core from the lake motor.
Power core. Okay, you have yourself a deal. 50 credits.
Thank you. And the parts.
Thank you. Those will come in handy for some new inventions.
Indeed. So what's he doing here exactly?
Security
Off.
checkup.
Ah, you're one of those people.
I am indeed.
You even know how to hack into other people and all that?
I might know my way around a few different hacks, a few different systems. Genesis Tower.
Genesis Tower? Well, that's some top of the line security they got there.
Well,
I
he is the
wish.
best.
It's so 10 years ago.
Just like the
Yeah.
designs. Pompous fat cats.
Yeah, you're right. But you gotta admit, what you wouldn't give to get in there and get your hands on some of those fancy good parts they get. Especially the material.
No. This stuff, outdated. Rubbish.
Yeah, you're right.
Everyone
But
that
aside,
wants something good comes to me.
I wouldn't be sure. Are you? I mean, they are a bit of a. I know they are a bit of a competitor for you, but are you really worried about them?
I'm not worried about anybody.
Oh, really?
They should
Then
be
why-
worried about me.
Then why'd you? I mean, listen. I know you. People get nervous because you want to stay up to date with everything.
I want to stay 10 years ahead. As I am with my new technology. Cybernetics.
Yeah, and yet you still have not made anything that can beat this baby yet.
Oh, that's where you're wrong. I made this
Oh,
baby.
You finally finished that you talked about.
Mm-hmm. The Ember
Sweet.
Core,
What a beauty.
made from the
Sweet.
meteor.
Ooh.
Landed
Ma-
maybe like 9 billion years ago.
Gee.
You don't get
Huh.
raw power like that in technology, that's for sure.
Nope. You don't say so. Took me forever to find out how to configure the electro pulses through this blade.
Yeah, I mean, it is quite high quality, that's for sure. Top of the range.
Yep. Whole thing, but after some of my personal customizations, it turned into something else.
That carbon fiber handle. Quite nice. Like the design.
Indeed.
Well, as we
Interesting.
were in here, I was hoping Bleak could update this system as it's quite old. The security system in here.
Yeah.
Haven't been worried about robberies for a while, so... But I think I could use a whole new system, a whole new office setup. If you think you can manage it,
Oh, piece of cake.
we can
So-
probably get rid of all the books. Keeping records on computer, much better. Even though I do like the book records, but I'll put them in a warehouse.
I mean, if you personally ask me, I still think book is better. Can't hack into a book.
No, you can steal it instead.
But I mean, let's be honest. Who would want to steal from a guy like you?
That is true. Very true.
Hmm.
An idiot, that's for
Very.
sure.
You don't say so.
And there's enough of those around this city.
Yeah.
That's true.
By the way,
Hologram
you-
isn't what it was.
I don't know, but you won't try to get like anything out of me, would you? Because I can already tell you, 100% human here. You ain't getting anything out of me, that's for sure.
Anything for the right price.
Okay, that is.
You know how most people in this city
Good.
work.
I've
The
seen
right
far
bounty, you
too
can
many.
buy out anybody.
Exactly.
Have too many people already trying to get a hold of me. You know, Scrapper don't exactly get the best reputation.
True, true. Well, Scrapper,
Valid point there.
thanks for the parts. Much appreciated.
You're welcome.
They'll
No
go
way
to
I
some
can.
good use.
Not a problem. Is there anything else you would like me to get my hand? Get
Well,
on?
not sure at the moment. I might have to stop by at another time. I've got some offers coming up, but I don't know what parts they'll need. But once I do, I can let you know, and you can hopefully help me find them.
Anything, as you said, anything for the right price.
Exactly.
Although I will tell you one thing, you probably should be careful around the streets. People and other scrappers like me have been getting more active lately. Don't know why.
I'd like to see them try and take my arm from my body. Solid titanium core. You're gonna have to use something high density to take this thing off, that's for sure. Alright, Bleak.
Yes.
I gotta pick up my son from the Mafia, but as soon as we've done that, we can get into some of the other business I have. Clank, come along. We might
Sounds
actually
like
need your help.
Great idea. I needed to kill some boredom anyway.
Let's be off. Take a little shortcut.
Sounds like a good idea.
Nice looking tea set, boss.
Yeah, I know. Pink is my favorite color after all.
Columbo!
Oh,
Knuckles!
Randis!
Well,
Good to
hello,
see you,
Randus.
boys.
Who's
And
that?
wait, who is this, Randis?
This is Bleak.
Well,
Sorry, boss.
Bleak.
Sorry, I got you, boss.
Nice to meet you, Bleak, and welcome to my office. How are you today?
I'm doing very well, thank you for asking, sir.
Green's a very interesting color, and seems to be some things on your head, but I do like it. I think it's rather interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Randis,
Yes, it is
Right.
rather interesting.
what's
It
with
is,
the walking money box?
Well,
It's I will
Ah, you boys haven't been introduced.
what?
This is Clanker. Designed him
Clanker?
myself back when I was 20. He's been around for 15 years, always upgrading. But he's a multi-purpose helper bot. He runs the shop.
Did you drop it on its head a few times? It's got a few dents in it.
Just upgraded designs. It's a new sort of technology. He's a cybernetic, but the cybernetic is spelled P-S-Y. So it's cybernetic.
Ah,
Psychic technology, something I'm working on.
looks ugly as sin.
But it has a human-like brain.
I can tell its head's big enough.
Well, now that these introductions are out of the way, would you mind sitting down with me, gentlemen?
Absolutely. I mean, how's the little shit of a son been?
Dax, don't be afraid to come sit with us either. He's been
Been
alright
hard
though,
working as
Randis.
ever.
Just
That's good to
doing,
hear, boy.
Jobs every here and there, completing tasks every here and there. He even
Thank
prepared tea for us. It's
Well, we've even got him serving tea.
You've trained him well. I'll be taking full advantage of that back at the house.
Thank you so much. But yeah, everybody grab your tea. Dax, feel free to serve yourself a cup as well and sit down alongside your father. Yep.
So, boy, what have you learned today?
Well, Mr. Pennybags, sir, he
Spit it out then. Come on.
he was talking about some business proposals, and a quest or whatever thing that he was talking about with, and he said that maybe I could be involved. I don't.
You boys, you gotta make a man out of him.
Don't you worry. That's actually part of the discussion we're gonna have
Told
today.
you, Dax, you've got to enunciate.
Right, sorry.
We have a proposal for you, Randis. We'd
I'm
like
listening.
to, get your son involved in a bit more, if you know what I'm saying.
Absolutely. I mean, that was my goal when I sent him to you boys after, school. Not a great place to learn. Especially not in this city.
Of course.
Couldn't agree more.
This city is notorious for the problems it has, But listen, with your permission, we could take him alongside a little task we need to do.
Okay. What's the task?
Well,
Boss.
yeah, I know.
An unknown in our presence.
Now, this
Oh,
is just formality.
Trust me, you can trust Bleak. He's a net runner. He set up the security systems in my shop and in Clanker.
Oh,
indubitably.
You may
Security
even
man,
get some
huh?
uses out of him yourself.
Well, that's one of many talents.
okay. That's actually pretty interesting. A security man. We might actually require your assistance at some point, Bleak.
We could be able to get rid of Frank.
Actually, before we continue on with
Actually,
that,
no. We need another
No.
mule.
Frank is very useful in his own sense. Don't you worry about him.
I mean, yeah, you do need someone to shout at every now and again, boss.
Exactly. But listen, Bleak, this is just formality. What we're about to speak in here does not leave this room, you understand?
My lips are sealed.
Wonderful. So listen here, Randis. We're gonna need your son for some business. A new opposing gang has entered the city, and they're interrupting our cycles and our flow and just everyday life for us. It's our cash flow has been reduced just a little bit by them, and I actually am going to require some guns and ammunition for our men to handle the situation well.
Well, I can get another shipment sent. Actually, you know what? The boy can pick it up and bring it to you. He comes by every day, he might as well.
All right, Dax. Next time you stop by your father's shop, please bring back the supplies and leave them in the warehouse if you don't mind.
Yes, sir. You got it.
I mean, bad business for you, that's bad business for me. So the sooner this is dealt with, the better. Sounds a little dangerous. Hopefully
It
you'll,
is gonna-
Fine. That's the worst that could happen.
Oh no, I think that's great. Finally make a man out of him. Give him some real
yeah.
action.
Oh, if you want Dax to have real action, we'll give him plenty of action, don't you worry.
You need
Yeah,
some
we don't-
real experiences. I mean, you've seen him. Shy as a
You know-
can.
Dax, have you ever been in a gunfight?
No, sir. Not that I can remember, at least.
How
Don't
about
worry,
a...
kid? You just stick by Frank. He'll take care of you.
You still
sure
got that
about that?
baton I gave you?
Oh yeah.
Yes, sir.
All he has to do is stand behind
Good
Frank.
boy.
Frank will take the bullets, and Frank will die, and he'll be fine.
That's actually a very good point.
So, what sort of weapons you boys looking for?
Well,
How
I-
high of a
As
grade?
you can see from our appearance and the boss's appearance, we like it old school. So anything of the old school
weapons.
nature you can try and get your hands on will be
I
perfect.
could put together some bolt actions,
Ooh.
that sounds pretty nice,
hand
actually.
cannons,
yeah.
perhaps.
How about a fancy pistol? Do you have anything with a flash on it,
pistols.
you know?
Flashy pistols.
Mm-hmm.
Got a couple blasters I could put together.
Does sound pretty intriguing for me. But for the other men that are going to be joining us on this mission, as well as Dax,
How about some Tommy guns? Old school.
Oh.
Oh, now that's the
Easy
language
to
you were
scrap as well.
speaking. Yes.
I got-
Scrap.
I got some new materials earlier from my friend, so I could definitely put some together. Send the boy with them.
All right, Dax, get that shipment of Tommy guns and bring it back to us.
Yes, sir. You got it.
Well, I guess aside from that, you know, we could leave the money at the usual spot. I mean, the payments, we're never late with the payment, and you know this, Randus, but
Well, if you start trusting the boy, give him the money. He can bring it back to me.
oh, I'll have a task set up for the young man himself to see if he's up for the mafia business or not.
An important task, boy. Don't be a little shit and fuck it up.
I won't fail you, sir.
I really hope you don't fail me, or else, Randus, I'm gonna have to teach your boy a lesson, with your permission, of course.
Oh, of course you have it.
All right. Well, aside from that, I hope the tea was to your tasting. If it wasn't, then you could blame Dax. And the little contraption you have right here, very, very cute. I approve.
Thank you, Columbo.
Of course, not a problem.
Well, if that's all, we'll be on our way.
Yes, we have
Yes.
a prior engagement ourselves.
Blake, if you'll accompany back to the shop, I have some words I need with you, and... Son, let's go. Go on,
Pleasure
Frank.
meeting you all.
Good day, gentlemen.
Likewise.
Do make sure to stop by anytime.
Of course. We'll have a drink in a couple days.
Yes, perfect.
Home sweet home. Hey, Clanker. Watch the shop floor, okay? Don't want anyone coming in. And boy, go upstairs and cook food for your mother. I need some words with Bleak.
Interesting bunch.
Well, you know, Mafia run most of the districts in the city. I have family ties with them. Sister runs the bar. Son works with them, so we have a close-knit group, shall I say. Either way, I just wanted to have some words with you about a little thing going on. You know the pompous fat cats running the city?
Ah, yes, of course I do.
Well, I have my beef with them, but now I seem to think that they're running this place, and they're stealing my designs and technology from my computer systems. I don't like it.
Interesting.
And, I could use some help digging real deep into their systems, messing with what they're doing. Because, quite frankly, I've made designs 10 years ahead of them, and now they're all of a sudden making, designs on my level. And I don't like competition, especially not when they're stealing it directly from the source.
I understand.
You think you're up for the task?
Ah, piece of cake.
I've heard rumors you've been messing with them, as it is, here and there, but
Yeah, just a little little bit of here and there. They know I'm doing it, but
Well,
they'll never find me.
what they're gonna know is that we're gonna need to go real deep into their systems. What they've got hidden, well, it's locked up, and I've had a couple people attempt to go in. But they've failed, so I thought I'd come to the best I know.
That's what I like to hear. I'm glad to hear that.
Well, then I'm glad we are on accord, because as soon as we do start messing with them, well, we may have to go on site. Upload some viruses. I don't know. Just have some fun with it. Really rile them up.
I don't mind a bit of that. I'll give them...
I had a feeling you'd be on board, and of course, payment would come. Whatever you charge, it's not an issue. We're doing pretty well these days as business speaks. So,
Understandable.
your fee, whatever it is, I'll pay it. As long as we get those bastards.
Don't worry about that. They'll be dealt with.
Well then, it seems we have an accord.
We do indeed. Shouldn't take too long.
Well then, if you do find anything, let me know. If there's anything I can do for you, well, you know where I am.
Yes, I do. Anything to break my boredom these days, I'm up for it.
If you're really that bored, you should speak to the Mafia. I'm sure they could use someone of your talents. They're always messing with them and other Mafia businesses.
That is true. I'll see what they can do for me.
I'm sure they can do a lot. Well then, dinner's being prepared, so I should get to the family.
That is fine. I will take my leave and I will be back at a later date.
I'll be
With
seeing
hopefully
you soon.
some advance.
Wonderful, wonderful. Well, you know your way out. If you need anything,
Indeed.
stop by. Either me or Clank will be in the shop 24/7
No
these
worries.
days.
Sounds like a plan.
Boy, I thought I told you to cook dinner!
I did cook dinner.
Where is it then?
It's in the fridge, you lazy ass.
What'd I tell you about talking back to me? That's it. You're going in the shoe. Inventory's looking all good. We're stocking up nicely. I'm gonna need an upgrade on these soon.
Hello? Oh, Brandis?
Visor.
Oh, there you are.
Welcome
My
back.
friend. Yes. I'm, I placed that order, recently. I was just wanted to check up on it and, see how it was going along.
Don't you worry, my friend. The order is in. I finished it last night, actually, putting on the final touches. The designs on the
Wonderful.
brass were quite extensive, but
Mm-hmm.
not a problem.
I did want that weathered look. That weathered look, I knew that was going to take a little bit extra, but, I'm a classical person, so.
Well, it did come out quite beautifully. Allow me to escort me to my office. I'll show you the design and you can let me know what you think. It's just right through here.
Alrighty.
Take a little look.
Ooh. Very nice. I like the weathered look. You don't see that nowadays, with all of the modern technology we have. You don't
Yes,
really see
well,
this old state.
you wanted that old-fashioned look, so that's exactly what I envisioned.
And this comes with the modifications I ordered, right? The one with the
Of course, of course. It may look like any classical trumpet, but this thing is fully equipped. 5G connections, Bluetooth interface, you name it, it's
wonderful.
got it. And the sound quality is incredible.
Wonderful. That's just what I needed. My last one kind of put myself through the ringer for it, so just trying to keep it going. This one, hopefully, with your expertise, I don't have to, do anything with it for a good while.
No, this one should be perfect, and you don't have to worry. If there's ever any upgrades you need, or just a bit of cleaning, Well, bring it to the shop, and I can do those. No need for a brand new one anymore.
Oh, wonderful. That's just what I wanted to hear. Randus, you are a top-notch specialist, and I enjoy your work, my guy.
Well, you know what they say. I run the cybersmith business, top of the chain, and I like to give my customers the best products possible. None of those lousy
Alright.
fat cats could deliver on something so magnificent.
Of course. And, is there any, like, last-minute polishing or anything that you need to go through, or is it ready right now?
Nope, actually, that's a prototype. This is the one for you.
Oh, nice!
I thought
That's,
I'd
that's
have
cool.
this one on for show. That one. Perfectly ready for you to use.
Oh, that's great. What I love to hear. Looks
Well then,
fantastic.
if that's all you need, you ever need anything else, you know where to come.
Right back to you, my friend. And if I have anything else I need, of course, I will let you know. And
Yes,
if anyone asks me for where I get my my classical instruments from, of course, I'm going to tell them about Randus Madigan's exploits and all that. So
Well,
you've
thank
got
you,
a
sir.
nice you got a nice advertiser in me. So Run.exe. But
Well, I
But yeah.
do a nice array of designs. We have all kinds of weaponry and equipment. Power
Can't help but
suits,
notice.
robots.
yeah, I can't help but notice all of these robots.
Well, yeah, we've got drones, weapons, robots. You name it, we design it. Some things inspired by, well, past collections.
See.
You know. The past had some great things that, well, we don't see. They're just minor relics these days. As in, this robot over here. A champion from an old video game.
Oh, that one?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it just looked like a regular robot with that you'd see in like a boxing ring. I was like, wow, that.
Well, you know, I do sell them all over the country, but no, that was inspired by an old video game. Same with some of these drones. This one and this one right here. Inspired by old classic video games.
Oh man, such a collection. I'm inspired actually. This might give me inspiration on my new piece that I'm writing.
Well, I sure hope I can inspire you, my good friend. And if you ever need a blade, or some sort of techno watch, you know where to come.
Of course,
And of course,
That
you need a
sounds,
vehicle, come by the
very
garage.
violent, but you know, I'm more of a musical guy. But nowadays you
course.
can never know,
Yeah,
with,
well, you can never be too careful in Hollowgrim City.
especially with the mafia running rampant. But you know,
Yeah, you might want to think about getting yourself in with the Mafia. Better to have them protecting you than, well, the alternative.
sending me back to the scrap. Yeah, I gotcha.
Exactly.
I
Well,
just
the wife's,
don't get along with scrappers.
Yeah, I have one on my payroll right now. Doing me some business, actually gave me some parts earlier in the day.
Yeah, it always brings me. Since I'm more of like all of these different augments I have on myself, and it just I feel more connected to being mechanical than feeling human. So
Well, my friend, don't you worry. Any scrappers I come in contact with, you're good business for me. So, I'll let them know who not to scrap. You're on my list.
I appreciate that one. I'm off the list. That's great to hear.
Especially with your shiny new pots. You're looking real good, my friend.
I look dapper, don't I?
Oh, and if you work in the bar at any time soon, playing some songs, tell my sister I said hello.
Yes, I shall. I will tell directly.
Thank you, and wife's cooking dinner, so the shop's now closed, and I will see you at another time, my friend.
All right, thank you, Randus. I'll talk to you later.
Goodbye.
Bye, buddy.